Hi, Rick here from Horizon Models, RC specialist for over 40 years. Just a quick video to look at the new HobbyZone Zugo quadcopter with 2 megapixel camera and 720p video recording. So a quick look at what you get in the box. Of course, you get the Zugo itself with the camera on the front there. You get a wee spares pack. You get your SD card adapter. You get a USB charger, so that'll just plug into like an iPhone charger or into a PC. And of course you get the battery, which is a single cell, a 380 milliamp hour battery. So it's quite a commonly sized battery, so no problem picking up spares. And of course you get the controller, which will give you all the different flight modes, etc. Okay, so looking at the craft itself, you've got a nice array of LED lights there. You got full protection ring round the side there. You have interchangeable props, so if you were unlucky enough to damage a prop, you get spares. You get a full spare pack with it. On the bottom, you've got little rubber feet, which will give it a nice soft landing if you bump down a little bit hard. As I mentioned before, got your camera lens in there, which points slightly down. So if you're flying along straight, it will take in a bit of the ground, which is good. And in the bottom, you've got your slot in here for the actual SD card. Comes with a 2 gig one, but I believe they can go up to 4 gig it will accept. Obviously use a good quality SD card rather than a cheap one, otherwise you can sometimes get recording errors. Okay, so now in the controller, conventional controller, so you've got pitching forward, pitching back, pitching right and left. That's your yaw control, and that is your throttle there. The model is firing up in the background there. Now this model is equipped with a what we call a sort of like a head free mode. So where normally where the craft will, that would be say forward, depending on the direction the nose is pointing. If you push in this button, it goes into head free mode, which basically means that regardless of the direction the model is pointing in, that will still be away from you, that will be back towards you, left and right and so on. So that's a really good feature, because that's something normally you only get on larger GPS type models. And of course you've got your display in here. It'll give you all the telemetry. You've also got trimmers here. These are for trimming each and individual channel. So if you find when the model's hovering, it's slowly hovering and drifting to the right, you could actually just give it a little bit of left trim there to compensate. So you've got one for the banking left and right, pitching forward, and of course your yaw. Now looking on the top of the controller, you've got 2 shoulder buttons. This button here is the flip mode. What that does is when you push and hold that, the next input you put in from the joystick, the model will go into an automatic flip. So it will do all the necessary command for the model to flip right over and then stay stationary again. On the other side, this is your camera. So this would be your stop and start video or your take photographs. Now just touching on one other feature as well, it does have different flight modes, sort of beginner, intermediate and advanced, and these are all done by the command stick here. So by pushing that in, you'll hear it beep, and then it'll go from say beginner to intermediate, then push again into the, you hear the double beep, and into the advanced mode. It actually tells you here as well, I don't know if we can see this on the controller, you'll see there every time you push it, so you've got off, or it's got easy, comes up here, says easy, push it again, and you've got pro, push it again, and then you've got the 3D mode, which is obviously fully aerobatic. Well, I hope you found that video informative and gave you the information that you're looking for, and if you're in the market for a new Zugo quadcopter, then I hope you'll purchase it from us. I'm Rick from Horizon Models, RC specialist for over 40 years. Thank you.